dua keeps going. He says a strange dua. He says, وَاجْعَلْ لِي لِسَانَ صِدْقٍ فِي الْآخِرِينَ. It's so beautiful. It's one of the most amazing things I've ever read about Ibrahim alayhi salam is this ayah. It's difficult to translate. He says, provide for me, give me someone who will speak the truth about me in the last generations. He's alone. He's alone in the desert. Nobody knows him. He's not a king. He's not a historian. He's not going to write a book. This is the history of Ibrahim, son of Azar. He's not going to do that. There is no recording devices. There is nobody interested in what happened to him. When people write history, they write the history of kings and of generals, of rulers, or of scholars, or of people that built big buildings and monuments. That's history. And he says to Allah, Ya Allah, you put me through a lot of tests. Basically, he's saying, you put me through a lot of tests. And people should learn about those tests because it will make their iman strong. But when I die alone and nobody will remember, nobody will know my name, nobody will remember the test you gave me, then they will not be able to get this guidance. He asks Allah, Ya Allah, make me an example that someone in the later time will tell the truth about me. Lisana sidqin fil akhirin. Subhanallah. Thousands of years later, you get the Rasul of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and Allah gives him the Quran. And in the Quran we learn the truth about Ibrahim alayhi salam. And now forever we know that truth. We will never forget. No historian had it. Even the Bible didn't have it. Nobody else had it. Allah gave it to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam after those thousands of years. Can you imagine when Ibrahim alayhi salam made that dua? وَاجْعَلْ لِي لِسَانَ صِدْقٍ فِي الْعَالَمِينَ. When he made that dua, nobody's around. He's alone by himself in the desert. Nobody heard it. And you say, oh, this thing I said, it died. And he died, and 100 years went by, 200 years went by, 400 years went by, 4,000 years went by, and Allah still has the recording of that dua. And He repeated that dua and made it part of the Quran. It's in the Quran, from those words, from those thousands of years ago. Can you imagine?